Alright, today I just like to talk a little bit about commercials, and more so specifically how they have evolved over time. I mean, granted, my experience with commercials is limited, probably only to the past 20 years or so. But I just remember back when there was no such thing as DVR, or really barely such a thing as cable television. Commercials were kind of you know, mandatory. You really had no choice but to watch commercials. You know, and then that would be the time he used to go to the bathroom or get some food, or answer the door. Or if you God forbid you got a phone call, because there was no such thing as caller ID. So if it was, you had no idea who was calling, so you had to take it. And then again, there was no pausing TV, so if somebody called you, it better be important, because you're missing out on your show for this phone call. So it's definitely a different time. And then I don't know at what point it happened, but commercials seem to be getting louder too. Whatever TV show, program you happen to be watching, it would be a normal listening volume. And then, as soon as it cut to commercial, Sunday, monster truck racing at the convention center, come down. It would scare the bejesus out of you. And then the show would go back to being, nice and quiet. Ooh, that hurt my throat. But and then that was just the culture of wow, what a kick! That was just the culture of commercials. But then I don't know the exact date, but sometime in the early 2000s, the DVR came to be, and that really seemed to create a different culture of commercials. It's they've completely changed from what it used to be. I mean, even the programming itself has changed. Now, I don't know if there's an official term for them. I call them DVR bait. MTV likes to do it a lot. MTV likes to do it, VH1, a lot of the Viacom channels like to do this. I think Spike's done it before with, Bar Rescue, but these channels, they'll air, like, recaps of the show, or just, like, 30-second snippets that looks like it's the actual show's back on, but, it's just a decoy to get you to stop fast-forwarding, and then, of course, you're going to catch a commercial or two in the, while you figure out that this is meaningless, this is pointless. And that's, like I said, that's becoming more and more common also. And then, I want to say the production quality of the commercials is stepping up also, because I'm finding it happen more frequently, where I actually stop fast-forwarding, because I see something like, okay, this looks like the show. It's not. It's a commercial. So they're really, it's almost like they're on to people DVRing things, which, is pretty much the standard more than, the exception nowadays. I mean, I honestly don't know what I would do without my DVR. I mean, it's just such a modern convenience. I mean, granted, it adds, for the amount of time it saves, it's, holy wind, it's waste in the more TV shows I watch, because, obviously, if I had to watch things live, or, record them on the VCR, I'm very limited to what, the amount of content I could watch. Now we have, record 6 shows at one time, over 1,000 hours of HD quality. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So, I guess it is a double-edged sword in the sense that, yeah, you're saving time, but then you're also wasting more time, because you could watch just that much more. And then it seems like there's just an influx of, well, there's a lot more good programming, but then there's, a lot more mindless programming. For every Game of Thrones or Walking Dead, there's Teen Mom 2, or I Can't Believe I Was Pregnant, and a lot of these actually revolve around pregnancy. Or a Jersey Shore. Well, thank God that's, off the air. Well, and a lot of these are on MTV, too. We're beginning to notice a pattern here. Anyway, it's just... And then again, with the DVR baiting, commercials, what have you. And, there's just a lot of garbage on TV, but, I lost my train of thought. That was a bad flag. Well, bad flag for them. Again, I'm not really good at this. So I'm just kind of using this to put something on the screen. Eventually I'll find something better to play. I might, start streaming, actual games instead of me sucking at Madden. But and that's the thing too is it seems like TV shows used to move at a slower pace, too. They really spent more time crafting a story, and it seems like they were longer, too. Even The Simpsons, I think their run times, like the original, the first 2 or 3 seasons of The Simpsons, they were like 20 or, 20 minutes, or, sorry, 24, 25 minutes. Now I think it clocks in at 22, 21 minutes. And it's like they're trying to make up for the lost time, the lost revenue, rather, by giving more time to the commercials, which seems kind of backwards, And then that also seems to be leading to more product placement, and I want to say it was Big Bang Theory. They were, drinking, they're out in a restaurant drinking, and it's like they set the can down purposely so you could see the Pepsi label. I mean, that's intentional, but it's like, okay, product placement, give us less commercials then. Don't cut into the show, cheapen the show by adding, product placement, and then give us more commercial. Walking Dead, also, those cars, it's 4 or 5 years into the apocalypse. Those cars look brand spanking new. I mean, how does that work? Do they have a zombie car wash or something? That's, it's ridiculous. And then, I want to say it's Hyundai. They'll be driving the brand new Hyundai that you didn't see them get. Unless they raided a car dealership, that's the only possible thing I could think of. But then, it's brand new, shiny, clean, looks like it was just washed. Drive, full tank of gas. Tires are nice and new. In the middle of the zombie apocalypse. And then after that, they'll cut to another 45-second Hyundai commercial. It's like, pick one or the other. You can't have both, because you're cheapening your product. That's just frustrating. And, I think I'm gonna lose. Oh, look at that. Art imitates life. No, you're gonna... Oh, he's gonna spike it. What just happened? I'm really not sure what happened there. I am not complaining. Like, I'm a little dumbfounded right now. That's asinine. They didn't spike it. They didn't kick the obvious field goal. They just. I better check, make sure I don't have the AI on moronic, which I hope I don't, because I'd be playing better, I would hope. But that about does it for this. The Switch comes out in a couple days. I'll probably put another rant video up on that. Reflect on how garbage it was. Because it's gotta be garbage. I'm not gonna repeat what I've said in the past 2 videos I've covered the Switch, but it's gotta be awful. And if it's not, I suppose I'm going to have to eat my words. Well, that's it for now. Until next time.